Hello friends and fellow yogis, welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. Let's get on the mat. This is a nice yin class, going deep into your fascia, your connective tissue. And let's start the class on your toes, in screaming toe pose, on your knees with your toes tucked, sit bones are resting on your heels, with your hands in front of your heart in Namaste, and take a moment to connect with your breath. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Give yourself a nice stretch. Hands touch, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Hands touch, and hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Place your left hand to the back of your mat and reach over with your right hand to the left corner of your mat, creating a nice stretch in your side body on the right. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, hands up to the sky, hands touch, and place your right hand back. Left hand reaches over, creating a nice stretch in your side. And keep breathing. And slowly come back to center. Place your hands in front of you, release your toes, open your knees wide, and walk your hands forward, coming into child's pose. And round the back, flow forward into an upward facing dog with your knees wide. Look up to the sky, open your chest, sink the hips down, and flow back into child's pose. Foreheads resting on the mat. And inhale, flow forward into an upward facing dog with your knees wide. And sit back onto your heels into child's pose. Foreheads resting on the mat. And slowly flow forward again, bringing your hips down. And from here, tuck your toes, come into a plank, and flow into an upward facing dog, balancing on your toes. And lower yourself down, chaturanga. And inhale, slide forward into an upward facing dog. And exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Stretching out your legs, length through the shoulders, pushing your sit bones up to the sky, and pressing your feet into the mat. And on an inhale, raise your right foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing, pushing into your hands, length through your shoulders. And step your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left knee down, hands together, and reach your hands up to the sky, coming into a low lunge. Keep breathing, keep your balance. And place your right hand to the mat, left hand reaches up into a twist, looking up to the sky. And place your left hand back. Step back into a plank, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, raise your left foot up to the sky into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing, lengthen through your shoulders, pushing into your hands. And step your left foot forward between your hands, drop your right knee down, hands together, raise them up to the sky into a low lunge. Little back bend, keep your balance, keep breathing. And place your left hand on the mat and reach your right hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. And place your hands down and step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, back is straight, looking forward, and fold forward into Uttanasana. Grab your big toes and try to fold your nose towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold forward, nose towards your knees. Knees can be slightly bent. And grab your elbows, coming into ragdoll, and sway from side to side. Releasing all the tension in your lower back. And release your hands, look forward, halfway lengthen, and step back into a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, come back into child's pose, sitting onto your heels, foreheads resting on the mat. Lengthen through your shoulders. And come onto your fingertips, creating a nice stretch in your shoulders and your upper back. Coming into your first yin pose. And try to relax. Breathe slowly in and out. And we're gonna stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. And walk your hands forward, coming into your second yin pose, puppy pose. Resting your forehead on the mat and sinking your chest towards the floor. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale and relax. And we're gonna stay here for 2 minutes. And take your last deep inhale, slowly exhale. And slowly come back up. Come onto your belly and onto your elbows, coming into a swings pose. Open up the chest, look forward, take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Feel a nice stretch in your lower back. And we're gonna stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly take your last deep inhale and slowly exhale. And slowly come out, bend your knee to the left side and thread the needle, bringing your right hand to the left side. Left hand reaches forward and look underneath your left arm. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax, and stay here for 2 minutes. And take your last deep inhale and slowly exhale. And slowly come back out, press into your hand, come back up. And bend your right knee to the right side. Thread the needle, left arm reaches to the right, right hand reaches forward. And look underneath your right arm. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly take your last breath. Deep inhale, slowly exhale, and slowly come back up. Press into your hand and place a pillow in front of you. Coming onto your hands, tuck your toes, coming into a plank, and push your hips up to the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. And lengthen through your shoulders, pressing into your hands, and raise your right foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. And bring your right leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands, coming into pigeon pose, and fold forward onto your pillow. Resting your forehead onto your arms. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax, and stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. Tuck your toes, step back into a plank, and push yourself back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through your shoulders and raise your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. And bring your leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands, coming into your pigeon pose. And fold forward onto your pillow, resting your forehead onto your arms. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. And place some bigger cushions in front of you. You can use 2 meditation cushions or a big bolster. And step back into a plank. Push yourself back into downward facing dog. And on inhale, lift your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. And step your foot forward next to your hands on the outside of the mat, coming into a lizard pose. And place your elbows onto your cushions, feeling a nice stretch in your hip flexors. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale, relax, and stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. Step back into a plank and push yourself back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through your shoulders, inhale and raise your right foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. And step your right foot forward on the outside of the mat next to your arms. And place your elbows onto your cushions, coming into a lizard pose. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Feeling a nice stretch in your hip flexors. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. Place your cushions to the side and come into a half shoelace pose. Straighten your right leg and place your left knee on top of your right knee. And place your fists on top of your knee and fold forward, resting your forehead onto your fists. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. Going to the other side, straighten out your left leg and place your right knee on top of your left knee. Place your fists on your knee and fold forward, resting your forehead onto your fists. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax, and stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. Release your legs and make a little couch with your cushions. You can also use a bolster. I'm using meditation cushions, but you can use any cushions available to you. You can take a blanket for extra support. Just make sure you're comfortable. Come forward. Open up your knees, toes are touching. And fold forward, chest is resting on your pillows, coming into a supported child's pose. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale, relax, and stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up. And turn onto your back. Place the heels of your feet together. Open up the knees, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Recline bound angle pose. And let your hands rest next to your body. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, let everything go. And relax. And stay here for 4 minutes. And slowly come back up. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. A nice hug. And place one cushion on the side. Place your cushion for your head. Lie down. Hug your left knee into your chest. And bring it over to the right, coming into a supine twist. Your right knee is resting on your pillow, and look over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back up, hug your knee into your chest. Straighten out your left leg and hug your right knee into your chest. And place your knee over to the left, resting on your cushion. And place your right arm to the side, looking over your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here for 2 minutes. And slowly come back to center, hug your knee into your chest. And bring your cushions underneath your knees. And lie down on your back, coming into your final posture, Savasana. Hands are resting to the side. And take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, let everything go and relax. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Start moving your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give yourself a nice stretch overhead and roll onto the right side of your body. And whenever you're ready, push into your hand, come back up into a seated position, coming into cross-legged or half-lotus pose. Rest your hands on your knees and take a moment to connect with your breath. Take a deep inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, hands touch, and hands to heart, exhale, namaste. And thank you for joining this class. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support, and have a lovely day, and see you in the next one.